Hey Math Kids, today we're going to talk about the chain rule, but before we do that, we're going to go over composition of functions as a review. So if we're given g of x and f of x that look like this, we need to find g of f of x. So we want to take f and plug it into g. So we're going to take this, plug it in for that x, and so this is just the square root of 2 minus 3x. On this other one, we're given the composition. We have to find g of x and f of x to make that true. There's multiple answers that could make this true. I think the simplest, though, is if our outer function, so g of x, is 1 over x, because that's kind of the form that we have. We have 1 over something. So I'm going to say that's 1 over x. And if we were to plug this into x, we would want it to be x minus x squared. Okay, now actually getting into the chain rule. If you look at the book's description of it, it's kind of complicated and confusing. So I'm just going to go through it on an example because it's actually not that hard to do. So if we have x squared minus 2x, raise that to the fourth. What we're going to do, we're going to treat this like it's u raised to the fourth. So if it was just x to the fourth or whatever, we're going to use the thing we used on the previous video, and we're just going to bring the 4 down, rewrite the inside, and drop the exponent. So I'm going to rewrite the inside, and then I'm going to multiply by the derivative of the inside. So I'm going to do that algorithm one more time. So we end up with 2x minus 2, because that's the derivative of the inside. So once again, I just bring the 4 down in front, reduce the exponent by 1, rewrite the inside, and then times it by the derivative of the outside. We're just going to keep it like that. We're not going to simplify. Okay, the next one, we have 4 over the square root of 1 minus 2x. First thing I'm going to do is rewrite this as we did on a lot of those on the previous video. So we bring it down in front. So negative 1/2 times 4 is going to be negative 2. Rewrite the inside, reduce the exponent by 1, and then we want to multiply by the derivative of the inside. So derivative of 1 is 0, so I don't need to write that. And then derivative of negative 2x is just negative 2. And since we just have these constants, I'm just going to simplify that and get that. So you could either leave it like this or like this. Okay, that's everything for this video. If you need additional help, come to Math Lab. Until then, calculate it.